Hello everyone. Today, Jack and Tu Tien are very happy to share with everyone a special day in their journey of parenthood. Not only taking care of the fetus together, Jack also cooks in the kitchen, and the couple also spends a lot of time playing and taking care of their lovely pet friends. Hopefully these simple but happy moments will bring everyone lots of positive energy and joy. Let's follow along. Right finger, don't forget to click on settings. Right pointing arrow sound. Right pointing arrow select your country to listen to the dubbing. Jack and Tu Tien appeared in a small, pretty kitchen, where every corner contained the warmth and simplicity of a young family waiting for a little angel. The camera gently panned over every familiar detail, the wooden dining table that had been there for many years, the white curtains gently swaying in the early morning breeze, and the green potted plants placed by the window, adding life to the room. The small barking of a puppy echoed from the corner of the house, mixed with the soft meowing of a cat as if asking to be petted. The whole kitchen was bustling with a simple harmony of everyday life. Tu Tien stepped out in a light pink maternity dress, her hair loose and natural, her hands gently placed on her round, pregnant belly. Her eyes were gentle, filled with happiness and anticipation for the near future. Beside her, Jack in a blue apron leaned against the stove, a gentle smile spreading across his face. He looked up, looked straight into the camera, and said in a warm voice, "Hello everyone. Today, Jack and Tu Tien are very happy to share with everyone a special day in their journey of becoming parents." Before he could finish, Tu Tien nodded and smiled. Her warm voice continued, not only taking care of the baby in the womb, but also cooking and playing with lovely pets together. Hopefully, it will bring lots of positive energy to the whole family. The camera slowly zoomed in on their tightly clasped hands, then changed the scene to a fresh morning, where a loving day began. The morning sunlight filtered through the curtains, drawing shimmering streaks of light on the old tiled floor. The dining table had been prepared by Jack early, a basket of warm bread, a few jars of homemade yogurt, a plate of colorful fresh fruit. The atmosphere was both simple and filled with loving care. Tu Tien appeared, gently rubbing her belly, looking at her husband with affection. "You woke up so early?" Jack turned around, joking softly. "I'm afraid that mother and child will be hungry, so I have to prepare something delicious and healthy for both of you." Both burst out laughing. At that moment, the little dog Bong ran around the chair, barking a few times, and the cat Moon jumped onto the table, meowing as if to join in the fun. Jack cut a small piece of soft bread for Bong, while Tu Tien stroked Moon's back, gently as if lulling a baby. The scene of the whole family gathered around the dining table. There were no delicacies, just bread, yogurt and fruit, but the morning sunlight and happy laughter turned the scene into a warm feast. After breakfast, Jack took the initiative to go to the kitchen, determined to cook a nutritious lunch for his pregnant wife. He looked up the recipes for Chinese herbal chicken stew and boiled vegetables with sesame sauce. Tu Tien sat at the table, holding a book about pregnancy, her eyes following her husband's every clumsy movement. Jack held a knife to cut carrots. The pieces were not even in length. Tu Tien covered her mouth and laughed. "Honey, just cut them thinly. It's easier to eat." Jack shrugged, smiled. "I'm still learning, as long as they taste good. As for how to make them look good, I'll slowly improve." A close-up of Jack's large but clumsy hands, sweat on his forehead, his eyes focused but unable to hide his confusion. Tu Tien walked closer, gently placed her hand on his, and showed him how to cut the vegetables more neatly. That moment was simple, but their eyes met, sparkling with love. While the pot of chicken stew was boiling, Jack took the opportunity to squeeze a glass of orange juice and brought it to his wife. "Drink this. It's cool and has lots of vitamins for the baby." Tu Tien took it, her eyes sparkling with tears. That gentle smile was like a silent thank you. The aroma from the pot of chicken stew spread throughout the kitchen, and at the same time Bong and Moon began to cling to Jack's feet. He bent down, patted their heads, and said with a smile, "I love everyone in our family, from the baby in my belly to these two kids." Tu Tien helped her husband prepare meals for the pets, rice mixed with fish for Moon, shredded boiled chicken for Bong, The pets ate deliciously, their tails wagged, and the sound of chewing was pleasant to the ears. Tu Tien gently placed her hand on her belly and smiled. I hope that in the future our children will love animals like their parents. Jack nodded firmly. I believe so, because the child grew up in a home filled with love. So the 4 small but warm members were gathered in the kitchen in the bright afternoon light. After lunch, Tu Tien leaned back on the sofa. Jack sat next to her and read her some passages about the journey of parenthood. Bong curled up and slept soundly in the corner of the sofa, while Moon jumped onto Tu Tien's lap, nestling her head into her pregnant belly as if wanting to be close to the baby. The afternoon sunlight penetrated through the glass door, covering every line of the room in gold. Sometimes, happiness does not lie in big things, but just simple moments like this. When the sky turned late afternoon, the couple went to the small garden behind the house together, picking a few bunches of clean vegetables to prepare dinner. Jack bent down to cut the vegetables, while Tu Tien stood nearby, smiling and reminding, remember to leave the roots so they can continue to grow. Jack nodded, pretending to be serious. Yes, teacher. In the kitchen, Jack cooked fish with pepper and cabbage soup. Tu Tien helped him wash the dishes and clean the chopsticks, even though Jack kept stopping him. You sit down and rest. I'll take care of everything. She laughed and shook her head. It's okay, I'll just do a little bit. Let the child see mom and dad working together. When the rice was cooked, the two of them sat at the table. The sound of spoons hitting bowls and the sound of chatter could be heard. In the middle of the meal, Tu Tien asked softly, are you worried about being a father? Jack paused for a moment, looked deeply into his wife's eyes, then held her hand. Yes, but I believe that as long as we work together, nothing can be difficult. Night fell. The house was quiet. Jack and Tu Tien sat on the porch. The wind blew gently. The moonlight was bright. Bong lay with her head on Jack's leg, and Moon snuggled into Tu Tien's arms, her eyes half closed as if listening. Jack put his hand on his wife's belly, whispering, my child, your parents and your pets are always waiting for you. Together we will build a truly happy family. Tu Tien leaned her head on her husband's shoulder, smiling, her eyes filled with tears. In the journey of becoming a parent, happiness is not about big things, just love, sharing and cultivating each simple moment together. Happiness will naturally bloom.